With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Yeah! Here we go! That's it!
Throwing, Prescott. And the man open here is strong. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Prescott.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
They run out of the gun with Irving.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
Once again, it's Irving.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Prescott on third and goal. Being chased out, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
They give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Here we go. Right.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
Oh, a nice spin.
He's still on his feet. Now look out.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 79 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
46. Here we go, 46. 46.
To throw is Prescott.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in. You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
You got to, here we go. You good.
Fields now to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
11. Alpha. Angel. Hey, Karen. Go.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. That is caught.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
No mas. Right.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here we go. Right.
A give for Walker running right.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Kill.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Fields going to move him around.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
West right fit. Here we go. Sit high.
Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And that is every quarterback's worst nightmare. You had the perfect play call. The C's parted perfectly. You had your guy wide open. He could have run for days, but he overshoots him. And that's one he'll think about for the next month.
Yep.
They snap it to Fields.
He's going to try and go deep again. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here we go. Right there. At 47.
In motion goes the tight end. Prescott now. Flush to his right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here's Fields.
They'll roll him out right.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Now Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Dude, don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Here's Fields.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Here we go, son.
In motion left, the tight end.
Tonight.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go, side. Chip clear. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
And they are going for it. Fields working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing again is Fields. He'll find Metcalf. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw is Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
You got a mini base. Easy.
Fields. Walker with a grab, left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go. Right.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in this.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And we sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
You got a mini base, right?
Operating from the gun. Fields. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, son. Hey, 551, 551.
In motion, the tight end.
Right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
And that will be incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
On 4th down, Fields. Oh, that is incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Seahawks on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Back to throw, Fields.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Test.
Fields going to change things up here. And going right back to Walker.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. On the run, this is Gray. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11.
Back to throw, Fields. That is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here's Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now Dak.
He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This is 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Alpha, 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 alpha. Angel, angel, angel. Hey, Karen. Sit high.
Now Fields. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Right.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Irving is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that